Welcome to my math tutorial video, part 2 on prime factorization. Part 1 on prime factorization, I've already shown you what are the two methods to solve a number by using prime factorization. Firstly, using step ladder method or the tree system method. In this video, I'll give you two examples. One example involves square root and the second example involves cube root. So how do we solve? By using prime factorization. Since I prefer using step ladder method, so in this video I'll be using the step ladder method. So firstly, let's find the prime factorization of 900. Divide by 2, which gives me 450. Divide by 2, 225. 6 divided by 5 will give me 45. Divided by 5 will give me 9. Extend the line again. Divided by 3 give me number 3. And 3 give me 1. Again, using step ladder method, our goal here to have the last number as 1. So how do we write the answer? We have 900 equals to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 and 3 multiplied by 5 and 5. Again, please write your answer in index notation. We have 2 index 2 multiplied by 3 index 2 and multiplied by the factor 5 index 2. So now we have to write down the square root of 900. So the square root of 900 is the same as square root of 2 power 2 multiplied by 3 power 2 multiplied by 5 power 2. So how do we proceed from here? Follow my steps and you will not get wrong. Let me erase this. Alright, I will continue from here. Since we have 2 power 2 multiplied by 3 power 2 multiplied by 5 power 2, we separate the terms. We have square root of 2 power 2 multiplied by square root of 3 power 2 multiplied by square root of 5 power 2. Alright, so in this case, we know that for square root, if we write it in index form, we will get 2 power 2 to the power half. Right? Similarly, 3 power 2 power half, and lastly 5 power 2 to the index half of power half. Alright, next step, write down the base prime number, which is 2. So how do we solve power 2 with this index half? It's easy. We take 2 multiply by half multiply by 3, 2 multiply by half, and 5 power 2 multiply by half, which gives us 2 power 1 multiply by 3 power 1 multiply by 5 power 1, and you will get 30. If we check by using a scientific calculator, we can see that the square root of 900 is indeed 30. Again, I need to highlight one more step. Let's look at this step again. Again, how do we get from 2 multiplied by half power 1? Alright, 2 multiplied by half gives you 1. 3 to the power 2 multiplied by half, right, gives you 1, index power 1. And 2 multiplied by half again gives you power 1. So any number, in this case 2, 3 and 5, which has an index of 1, is basically the number itself. So 2 to the power 1 give you 2, 3 to the power 1 give you 3, and 5 to the power 1 give you 5. So we take 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5 will give you 30. Let's go to the second example. Again, we have cube root of 216. Let's use the step ladder method. 216. If I divide by 2, will give me 108. Divide by 2 gives me 54. Right? Divide by 2, which gives me 27. Right? Right? 27 divided by 3 gives me 9. Divided by 3 gives me 3. And lastly, divided by 3 gives me 1. Alright? So my last number again must be digit 1. So let's write the answer in index notation. I have 2 index 3 multiplied by 3 index 3. So similarly, I want what is the cube root of 216. Let's write that down. 216 cube root is the same as the cube root of 2 power 3 multiplied by 3 power 3. Again, as the first example, I will separate the terms. I have 2 power 3 cube root multiplied by 3 power 3 cube root. Again, how do I remove the cube root? I open up the bracket, 2 power 3, and this time it should be index 1/3, right? So because this is cube root, multiplied by 3 power 3, again cube root. So what do you get? In this case it's 3 multiplied by 1/3 gives you 1. So 2 power 1 multiplied by 3 power 3, and this 3 is multiplied by 1/3 gives you 1. So 3 power 1, which will give you 6. There you go. If we check by using a scientific calculator, the cube root of 216 is in fact 6. Happy learning.